Hello, Facebook friends, hello. Hello, Facebook friends, hello. I'm feeling real silly, so let's start the show. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Did I just see that Taz Stewart is on here too? Taz? So Taz is here, Laz is here, other Taz is here. Beautiful skating and riverwalk day, lots of fresh air. That's from Yaz. So there's Yaz and Taz and Laz and Taz. There's the Yaz and Taz and Laz and Raz and Taz and Baz. Yaz and Taz and Laz and Taz. Laz and Taz and Raz, Yaz. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yaz and Taz and Taz and Laz. Yaz, Laz, double Taz. That's what it is.
Taz squared.
There's a lot of Zs. Except for Yaz's, lots of Zs. That's what that's what Taz do. Well, it's nighttime, so we want lots of Zs. Miss Christie's here. Say hi, Miss Christie. Hello, Miss Christie. Don't. Your hands smell like pizza.
Yes.
My hands smell like pizza too.
I don't have any dough on them today, even though I made dough. I washed them better today.
With water and stuff.
Yeah. I had to scrub the dough. The sourdough is very sticky,
yes.
So I had to really scrub them off.
We, and by we I mean Miss Christie, made sourdough pizza again today, and it was delicious.
Yes.
Miss Christie messed around with the recipe a little bit,
Yes.
and so the sourdough before was pretty heavy, and now it's light and fluffy and stuff, so it was really good. So, yeah, so I'm full.
Sometimes you have to work with a recipe just to tweak it a little bit.
Like the one time I made you that stuff and you said, "Why does it taste different than mine?" I said, "Well, because instead of beans, we didn't have any beans, so I used raisins." Remember? We made black bean burritos with raisins. Oh. That raises a lot of questions.
I guess
that would be raising a lot of questions. That's a good one right there.
I got that.
I know. It's a pretty great joke. Sorry, go ahead.
I don't remember what I was going to say.
The raisins. You were making a raisin joke.
I wasn't making a raisin joke. I didn't have a raisin joke.
I was making a raisin joke. Look at her raising her eyebrow. Oh, you asked why we don't act like adults because we've been stunted by your jokes. Well, I'm just a stunt driver. Let's read. Today is day 304 and book 682 and 683. I'm gonna read. I'm just gonna reach in here. I reach. That's all, folks. I reached behind me and I've had. Guess what I had. Before we came down here.
You didn't have more candy.
I did. I had 4
Oh boy.
helpings of I had 5. I had 5 of the Sour Patch Kids.
Can you maybe wait until after?
No, because then I won't go to sleep. If I wait the extra half hour. Diane's there. How are you?
But you being like this during this half hour means that, how many kids are not going to
It's Saturday, I probably think. So it's probably pretty good. Yeah, hand me that picture of Wee Beast.
The parents are going to be calling me to hide the candy on you.
Look at this picture I found of Wee Beast. Can you see that? There. That's Wee Beast. That's when he was... How old was he there?
That's before he lost his teeth. So
yeah.
Probably about 5.
Yeah, 5.
Maybe 6.
Maybe 6. Yep. That was Wee Beast. It was just sitting on my desk over there.
2014.
Pardon me?
2013 to 2014.
So now we have to do math. Oh, Yasmin's asking what book you picked. Okay, sorry, Yas, you keep me on board. I picked Wonky Donkey. And Miss Christie picked, I think you picked this book, right?
Sure.
Okay, so Wonky Donkey. Here we go. Wonky Donkey. Wonky Donkey. It is by Craig Smith. Let me see if I put these on. Let's see what. Oh. Craig Smith, and it's illustrated by Katz, Cowley. Here we go. Wonky Donkey. Wonky Donkey. We've read this book a couple of times before. It's 2009, and it's by Scholastic Book. Here we go. Wonky Donkey. Wonky. Donkey.
You're a little bit wonky.
Nah, I'm a little bit wonky. She's a little bit rock and roll.
And there's another word for donkey out there.
Yeah, mule. I was walking down the road, and I saw... Seesaw. Everything sounds like a donkey word to me. Seesaw. A donkey. Hee-haw. And he had only 3 legs. He was a wonky donkey. He was a wonky donkey. I was walking down the street and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw. He only had 3 legs and 1 eye. He was a winky wonky donkey.
Now, do you think that bird is trying to bring him a replacement, or
I think he's bringing the replacement. I don't think that bird is taking the eye.
I hope not.
The bird's like I.
A little bit dark.
I was walking down the road and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw. He only had 3 legs, 1 eye, and he liked to listen to country music. Do you know what that made him? Miss Christie, that made him a yee-haw, wonky, honky-tonky, winky, wonky donkey. Yee-haw.
He was a honky-tonky, winky, wonky donkey.
He was a honky-tonky, winky, wonky donkey. I was walking down the road and saw... Hee-haw. He only had a donkey. Hee-haw. He had 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music, and he was quite tall and slim. He was a lanky, honky-tonky, winky, wonky donkey. A lanky, honky-tonky, winky, wonky donkey. I was walking down the street, and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw. He had 3 legs. He had 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim, and he smelt really, really bad. He was a stinky, dinky, lanky, honky-tonky, winky, wonky donkey.
That bird.
That bird is the bird's like, I don't like this at all. What was he, Miss Chrissy? He was a stinky, dinky, lanky, honky-tonky, winky, wonky donkey.
Correct.
You know what? I was walking down the street and I saw a donkey.
Hey-haw.
Yeah. He had only 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim. He smelled really, really bad. And that morning he got up early and hadn't had any coffee. He was a cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky-tonky, winky, wonky donkey.
Yeah, he looks a little cranky there.
I know.
Yeah. Gotta have your caffeine in the morning,
You
man.
do.
Gotta have that caffeine.
I was walking down the street one day and I saw a donkey.
Hey,
He had only 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim, and he smelled really, really bad. That morning he got up early, hadn't had any coffee, and he was always getting up to mischief. That made him a hanky-panky, cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky-tonky, winky, wonky donkey.
You know, I personally find it hard to get into hanky-panky when I'm cranky.
Well, a hanky-panky, cranky.
It's hard.
Yeah, you get the hanky-panky, cranky.
You gotta have a little bit of sense of humor.
We do have some sense of humor. Going. Yes, we do. I was walking down the street. Did you know this? I was walking down the street one day. And I came across a donkey. Hee-haw! He had 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim, and he smelt really, really, really bad. He hadn't got up early in the morning, hadn't had his coffee, and he was always getting up to mischief, but he was quite good looking. He was a spunky, hanky, panky, cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky, donkey. Hee-haw.
If you're a little bit stinky and a little bit cranky, it helps to be quite good looking. You get away with a lot more that way.
I was walking down the street and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw! He was a... Ready? He was a spunky, hanky, panky, cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, honky, tonky, winky, wonky, donkey. The end.
Hee-haw! There's no more after the ha.
You do he, not I do ha.
Oh.
He, I say he and you say ha. I say he.
You say ha.
I say he.
You didn't say he.
I know, but I'm pointing to you. This finger means it's your turn to sing at that. Ready?
Okay.
I say he and you say
ha.
He.
Ha.
He.
Ha.
I say he and you say
Ha.
he.
Ha.
He.
Ha.
I say
He.
and you say ha. He ha. He ha.
That was all
I
that
say
confused.
he and you say no puppies.
Yes, correct.
Hee haw. Kate, Miss Christie picked this book out. Let's read this one. We might have time for a whole bunch of books tonight if I keep reading as fast as I. Bob Chubala. We just read the Wonky Donkey, and what you missed, Bobby, is that you missed this part, Bob. Bob missed this part. Here we go. You missed the part where we said that he was walking down the street and I saw a donkey. Hee-haw. He had 3 legs, 1 eye. He liked to listen to country music. He was quite tall and slim. He smelt really, really bad. That morning he got up for coffee and hadn't had any. He got up early, had no coffee, and he was always getting into mischief. And he was also a good-looking fella. He was a spunky, hanky, panky, cranky, stinky, dinky, lanky, wonky, honky, wonky, tonky, donkey, wonky, lonky, honky. Mike Keller's watching too. Mike is a comic book guy. If you need any kind of comic books, that guy's got a bazillion of them. So if you need comic books, that's the guy to go to. He's right there. Mike is right there. So now let's read. You kids, it's time to read another book. Let's read this one. I Need a New Butt. Miss Christie picked this book out.
I could use a new butt.
I could use a new butt. Mine's got a big crack in it. Here we go. This book is by Don McMillan, and it's illustrated by Ross Kennard. Kennard. Yeah, that's it. Kennard. Dover Publications. So there we go. So what do we got on here? We got car guys. We got comic book guys. We got comics. And we got kids. And we got entomologists. Oh, look at me with my fancy words. Entomologists. I got my silly hat on. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to read the book. I know I got to read the book because you guys got to get to bed. I need a new butt. Mine's got a crack. I see it in the mirror, a crack in the back.
Who spends a lot of time looking in the mirror like that?
I can't look at me. I got a big belly. I can't see my shoes. I can't even turn around. I don't know if I probably have a butt. I'm sitting down on one. Did I do it on the slide? Did I do it on a banister inside? That might be friction.
You do have a butt.
I know.
I can confirm that.
I know my.
There's not much of one though.
I know. It's just it was at one point. It's called erosion. when I jumped my BMX or with the fart that happened next. BMX or with the fart that happened next.
So do you think the fart happened when he landed?
It might have been.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was the fart that made him go. Of course, the fart. That's what blew my butt apart. Split the thing clean in two. Now I wonder what to do. That's it. That's all. I know. That's what I said. Didn't you?
No. Did you see?
I saw.
Little, oh.
That's why I said before it was. Miss Christie's laughing in this one. She's a page behind us.
But no, you gotta point out the little green.
What the green? He's got
cloud.
a fart. He's got a fart cloud. That's. I think people saw that. There it is, right there. I need a new one. A green one or a blue one. A green one or a blue one.
Ooh.
Now, a fat one or a thin one, or a wood one or a tin one. You don't want a tin butt, I don't think.
I don't think you want a wood one either. That'd be
No,
hard to sit
that'd
on.
be you'd leave splinters in the chair instead of chair leaving. In my country, I leave splinter in chair instead of chair leave splinter in me butt.
I'd go for one like made, out of blue Jello.
I
maybe, or
would
something.
go with the memory foam one.
Oh, that's an excellent choice. That's an excellent choice.
Hey, Anne, how are you and Jim doing? Good to see you. Tracy, how are you? Good to see you.
This butt is special.
That one's on special.
I
a
don't know
scratch
if
and
it's
dent.
on special, but it is special.
A special butt.
Yeah.
It might be scratch and dent because there's lots of scratching. Why not an arty farty butt? Not one not to be forgotten, with the watercolors on top and a mural on the bottom.
It's a work of art.
Art is just a word with an F.
Now, do you have to train at a school to become that painter?
Well, it's a fartist.
It's a fartist.
He's a fartist. You
Fartist.
see that? He's a fartist right there. He's a fartist.
But is there a specialized school for that? Or is
I don't
that
know
like...
if there's a special fart school. There might be. I probably would. If there was a special fart school, I would be number one in the class for sure. Or a yellow spotted, purple dotted, maybe yellow spotted, purple dotted, or a butt with color, or a butt with flair. A butt as bright as I dare to wear. Oh, a butt as bright as Dad's underwear.
You could tackle that thing with a bedazzler.
You don't want to
Rhinestones all
bedazzle.
over
You have to use a butt dazzler.
A butt dazzler.
A butt dazzler.
Yes.
That's it. Or maybe an alien's butt made from a metal like titanium. Maybe it's fireproof, bomb-proof, and bulletproof.
That could come in handy.
That would come in handy. That's it. That's your superpower. Oh my gosh, he's got a gun. Whatever. I see a bad moon horizon. They call you Moon Knight. That's another comic. Moon Knight. I'd like a butt that's safety rated. The right butt. A night butt. A butt that's armor plated. We were just talking about that.
Now, let's say you wanted to upgrade your butt after you got this one. Do you have to get it re-safetied?
You'll have to get
When you sell it.
probably you have to get it re-safetied when you sell it. I mean, and plus for no apparent reason, you're going to have to pay PST on it each time you sell it, just like they do with the cars. I think that's it. That's it. And you know that most butts there are one-seaters. What about a bumper butt made of chrome? There you go. I would, if I could have that would be my butt. A classic car butt to match all our other cars. That'd be super cool. Why not, I say, from a 1960 Sport Coupe, one made in the USA. There you go.
Now, if you get a vehicle-related butt,
Yeah.
would you have to have the beeping mechanism that...
When you backed up, you'd eat, 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 eat.
Yeah.
And then when you fart, it goes, ugh, ugh. You'd know. With accessories to complement, like strips of silver smoothly bent and a set of lights left and right for backing round in the night. That'd be good. That way I wouldn't, when I went to, late at night when I went to go to the washroom, I could see where I'm going.
Yeah.
That's it. With a bumper butt, I wouldn't be scared because bumper cracks can be repaired. Nah. Get it re-chromed. And just think of the environmental impact tax. Either way, I'm still using leaded gas. That's what I'm saying. And emitting leaded gas. But a bumper butt is huge, and a bumper butt weighs a ton. Of course it would weigh a ton. It would probably weigh a ton, hey? I've changed my mind. I want a lighter one. It'd be hard to sit down.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to go.
But people would know if you're turning. See, if you had a bumper butt, and you were going to go turn left, they would know because the signal light would go. Oh, I'm turning left. How many times have you been walking through the mall and somebody just cut right in front of you?
That's true.
Walking. If you did that, And then, of course, if you're in the 70s and 80s, that blinker would be on all the time for no reason.
Yeah.
That's what it is, right?
But, I mean, to be fair, they do walk around in circles.
Oh, that's it.
Bit,
Yeah, it's very, very good. Yeah, I guess so. Yep. A rocket butt, all fire and thrust. Oh, my goodness. That's like when we have that really spicy food. I have that. Or a robo butt. Now, that butt's a must. Robo butt.
That one would be handy.
No kidding.
Look at all the extra
You got like
hands.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4 hands and 2 legs. And, yeah. I don't know if I want an ice cream held by a hand that comes from my butt, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. But it'd be good for pushing the vacuum around.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
No ifs, ands, or buts. Nope. I think it's all too late. This cracked butt is my fate. I'm here on my own in this cracked butt zone, but no one to care and no one to stare. Wait, what's that I hear? For sale, one dog, I need a new butt. This is outrageous. Are butt cracks contagious? Dad, your butt crack's showing. Oh, and he's got a little coming out of there too.
Yeah, that's pretty much standard.
It is standard.
Standard issue.
Standard issue. And Dad, there's no way of knowing just how far this is going. Blomp. His butt fell off.
That's kind of the way you look. You look like your butt fell off.
Well, and the marriage continues. Puppy for sale. I think that's what we should be talking about. There you go. Just a silly book about losing your butt. So what did we learn from those 2 books? Absolutely nothing, to be honest with you. We learned that some books teach and some books are just for alliteration and some books are just for silly fun, right? So that's it. Yeah, there we go. So what did we learn today? Well, we learned that Barb will groan right off the hop as soon as we come up. Groan. Every time there's a lot of hearts, I'm pretty sure that I know it's Justin there. My new friend Mike, who sells comic books, is on here too. We got Taz Stewart, who is the entomologist for cities, and we got Albert and Yaz and Barb and Rob and Justin and a whole bunch of other people and Annette. So you know what? It's just a whole bunch of people getting together to be silly for about half an hour. And that's the way it is. Miss Christie, it is. Being silly is fine, you know. Being silly is really good. Today I had kind of a grumpy day. In the middle I had a little bit of a grumpy day, and I needed this silliness. I don't know if anybody else did. Yeah, but I got to meet a guy that sells comic books that seems pretty cool, and I got to 2 folks that are in the comic book industry that I met today that are seem really cool, and I got to talk to my buddy on the phone for a little bit, got to talk to my cousin for a little bit. So you know what? It's a pretty good day, really, right? You can't let the grumpiness get to you, right? Yeah. So there you go. Yeah. So I was kind of grumpy to a couple people today, and I apologize for that. It's because I was using what was going on in my life instead of letting go. Oh, that was just one thing that happened, and it shouldn't wreck your whole day. I almost let it wreck my whole day. Yeah. So there you go. And then we read some silly books. And that's what it is. We needed a little bit of silly books. Barb says, sorry you had a grumpy day. Yeah, I needed the silliness too. It's okay, because the grumpy day, I made it worse by being grumpy more. That was it. Just had that was it. But I got to meet some new folks over online and a couple over the phone, and it worked out great, didn't it? So, that being said, remember, in your whole entire world, you can choose to be anything you want. Why not choose to be kind? Right? I was kind of grumpy to somebody. I wasn't very kind to them. I should have been more kind. And then, as we talked, I realized that was just my grumpiness. And there you go. So have yourself a really good night. And I will not be reading tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be doing, I have another assignment that is I have to do, so I'll be doing that. And then I'm kind of thinking that we should do a Zoom read or 2 in the next month or so, where we could all have interaction. I could hear you laugh, and we could be silly, and we could talk to each other a little bit. And maybe we'll start that one a little bit earlier so that we can, have longer, because if I'm talking to people, it's going to be a long conversation. You know that.
It might be like a Sunday afternoon.
Like a Sunday afternoon thing. I think that's a really good idea. There you go. So here we go. I'm going to sing my song and let you guys go. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. May your dreams be cheery and your dreams be bright. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. Sleep tight, Facebook friends. Sleep tight. Sleep tight, Facebook friends. Sleep tight. May your dreams be so silly till the morning light. Good night, Facebook friends. Good night. The reason I said great, because Albert said that's a great idea. So him and Yaz think it's awesome. Good night to everybody. Lots of love from Miss Christy and I. And I will talk to you on Monday, because tomorrow I'm going to be doing something else. But I'll miss you. And I'll be talking about my puppy, because we're going to get a puppy.
No.
She said maybe.